Why Tinubu will be hard to defeat in 2027, Lukman. Now to the news in full. A former National Vice Chairman, Northwest, of the All Progressive Congress APC, Salihu Lukman, has said President Bola Tinubu can only be defeated by an opposition political platform with strong relationship with Nigerians. Lukman, in a statement yesterday, admitted that defeat will not be easy to achieve because Nigerians will find it difficult to trust any politician who will make similar promises of producing a better future for them after the APC, which promised change before 2015 but ended up producing the current disappointment. He said, the campaign to rescue Nigeria must not be founded on the chief sentiment of defeating the APC and President Tinubu in 2027, but on a clearly well thought out vision of moving the country forward. The former APC chieftain said the first vision should be about the kind of political platform the opposition wants to create, querying whether Nigerians were going to have another party whose business will only be about producing candidates for elections. Lukman said once that was the focus, the country will end up with a new opposition party that is weak and unable to be different from APC, People's Democratic Party (PDP), Labour Party (LP), New Nigerian People's Party (NPP), and all the current parties. He harped on the need to challenge opposition political leaders to demonstrate stronger commitment to break away from these destructive practices that reduces political parties to only serving as an election platform for an electoral contest, which is at the root of the crisis of Nigerian democracy opposition and not surrogates. You see, by come 2027, maybe it is military that will take over, because if it continues this way, if the country continues this way, and the president is not doing anything to resolve the issue that we are facing in this country, people will not agree in 2027. I'm very sure of that. People will not agree, except they are using something to cover our eyes. Except maybe as at that time they are using jazz when it comes to election, because if we agree again to continue this suffering, we are reaching elastic limit though. But the president should know that Nigeria has gotten to their elastic point. Once you get to your elastic point, you turn back, you break off. People will turn back and people will fight. Sweat, blood, tears. Everybody would fight back. And it is going to be brutal. So it is better that we don't have any president or nobody is ruling the states. Let military take over. And let us know that there will be law and order in the country. And money will go to where it's supposed to go to, because we cannot continue like this. Lukman said to achieve all this, they will require that some of the frontline opposition political leaders, notably Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Rabi Musa Kokwanso, Aminu Waziri, Tambuwal, should be among the leaders of a new party, serving as national chairman, deputy national chairman, national secretary, so on and so forth. It's just that everybody wants to be president. If these people can come together and form a new party and just choose one person for president and one person for the vice president, and all of them together like that, PDP, NNPP, LP, come together and create a force and say they want to be a standalone party against APC, of course they are going to win. If they can just decide that let this person be the president, but all of them want to be president at the same time, so it is really a hard thing to do. If they can just come together, NNPP, APC, PDP, LP, and all of that, and just say, okay, let's choose one person amongst ourselves to be the president. Let's choose another person amongst ourselves to be the vice president, and let us all, as one like that, create another party and be the only opposition party to face APC, and not have plenty parties like that to want to face APC. That is why they are always ahead, and even sometimes if they are not ahead, they are always rigging. This time around, they will not have any opportunities to rig any election. If Kwakwanso, Peter Obi, Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, all of them come together, Atiku, and just come together and have a mutual agreement between themselves. If they really want this country to work, that is what they should do. He said, the frontline leaders should also include the alienated leaders of APC who will commit themselves to building the new political opposition party, such as Professor Yomi Osinbajo, Rotimi Amaechi, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Nasir El-Rufai, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, and the old TPC tendencies, amongst others. If at all opposition leaders are seriously committed to rescuing Nigerians, resolving the challenge of party funding must be prioritized. Associated with issues of funding is about ensuring proper budgeting that should cover remunerations and conditions of service for party leaders at all levels. There is also the urgent need for the new opposition political platform to be strongly committed to engendering new inclusive and people-friendly orientation, which can open Nigeria elections to broader participation by citizens across all sections of the country, he said. Lukman also said Nigerians will want to see opposition political leaders honestly committing themselves toward developing a new Marshall Plan for the country around these issues. He said, based on the envisioned Marshall Plan, the opposition political leaders should demonstrate commitment to raise annual national budget of the country to at least 150 trillion naira from the current unambitiously less than 40 trillion naira. The former Progressive Governors Forum Director General also said the new reorganized political opposition in the country should commit itself to raising the annual budget of all state governments in the country to not less than 1 trillion naira, as only Lagos State currently operates an annual budget of more than 1 trillion naira. The big challenge is whether negotiating amongst opposition leaders will be broadened to the level of inviting the wider participation of Nigerians, which can challenge Nigerians to prioritize taking up the responsibility of party leadership. The alternative will be whether opposition leaders will reduce the current initiative to organize a new political platform to imposing themselves and emerge as candidates for 2027 elections with all the high probability that they may become worse than current leaders, he added. And Justice said the alliance will break 21 days to the elections members are already among you. Marty said you tried for the way forward laid down structure, but all the politicians you mentioned are also birds of the same feathers with the present crop of leaders governing Nigerians. They are all corrupted people who cannot face Nigeria unless Peter Obi as president and Kwakwanso as VP. And well, if all of them can come together and say, okay, let Peter Obi and Kwakwanso go first, it's just communication and trying to want to make the country go forward. This is not about what you want to benefit. It is about making the country get better. So if they cannot come together and form a party and make Peter Obi and Kwakwanso the running teams for them, they would definitely defeat APC come 2027 election. But I doubt if that is going to happen because all of them want to be the president. So that is very, very likely not to happen. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.